Sunday. Hope everyone is doing great. We are starting my live AskAW show. So Dorian's here again to help moderate. And he is under the weather right now currently.
Hello.
We've been battling colds for the last 4 days. So Dorian got it probably 2 days ago, so he's still feeling the effects. So he's not doing too hot.
Pardon the nasally voice, but I blame her.
Yes, but he still has a job to do by moderating this AskAW Q&A sesh.
So I'm here. I'm feeling like crap, but I'm still here. I'm a trooper.
Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. We are here at the office. If you guys don't recognize the background, it's our old YouTube background where I would do all my YouTube videos about a year ago. So we're just plugging away, doing taxes. Also, we are prepping for this upcoming week because I'll announce it here, but we are doing basically in honor of March Madness, we're doing a March Madness week, Power Week, where we are going to be releasing a video every single day starting on Monday. So we've been prepping that and working on that like crazy all weekend and this past week. So you guys will be seeing a video from me every single day for the next 7 days.
And we're calling it March Madness for really no other reason other than the fact that it's like March Madness that's happening with the
Go UCLA! But that will start off on Monday, and it will end on Sunday with another live Q&A session for the AskAW show, where I will be answering any of your questions about style, dating, etiquette, life, whatever you guys want to ask me, I will answer. We always start off though by answering the questions from the last AskAW video. It's the most, basically everyone that has questions leaves it in the comment section, and then we answer the ones with the most thumbs up, and then we'll start answering all the ones that you guys right now are leaving on our feed. And if you want your question answered during the next 18 minutes or so that we're answering questions, then there is actually an option on YouTube where you can pay like $5 or $10 and it will appear very bold on our screen, and we will definitely be sure to answer that question. Just an option. You don't have to. It's not a big deal, but
if you know you want your question answered in the live stream, we will do it because you paid for it. So either way, let's get into it, yeah?
All right.
All right, let's do the top questions from last week. All right. Bit of a long one. So what's the best way to wear a suit to prom? This is from Anthony N. He had a couple other things. He asked specific questions: suspenders and no tie. Should you go with loafers, Oxford, or brogues?
Okay.
He's thinking of doing a navy window pane, peak lapel, and brown shoes with suspenders. What do you think?
What's the need for the suspenders? Is it just for your own personal knowledge that, oh, I'm wearing suspenders underneath? Because other than that, suspenders are unnecessary. And I kind of think it's a very gimmicky item, unnecessary item. So it's really just for men that want to have that feel good knowing that they're wearing suspenders. So I really think it's unnecessary. Now, with that entire outfit, it sounds amazing going with that navy window pane suit with some brown brogues. And in terms of a tie, you can go without a tie if you'd like. I call this the air tie. I like to do this with my clients where I just button up the shirt all the way up to the collar. And it's kind of just a very sleek, British, kind of cool look if you want to go sans tie. But if you do want to do a tie, make sure that if you're a thinner guy, it complements your body frame by going with a thinner tie around 1.5 inches wide. But I did a whole tie video about that. So go check that out.
And what shoes should he wear with that brown window pane peak lapel suit?
Well, he said brown brogues, and he's wearing a blue window pane.
So is that good?
Yes, brown brogues, perfect.
Okay. And then someone asked in the live stream, which is also relevant though, so should he rent or buy his tux/suit?
Well, that's not a tux, it's a suit.
Yep.
So I recommend, that's a tough one. It just depends on people's financial situations. I highly recommend buying that suit because you can actually wear a blue window pane or even just a simple navy suit for years to come until you change body shapes, body types. Puberty kicks in.
Yeah.
You're 18.
Puberty? He's already 18.
I don't know,
But
18. You start to change. Your body changes a little.
He'll be growing still, definitely.
Yes.
Men are still growing well into their mid 20s for the most part. So long story short.
You can rent, but honestly, go to like H&M where it's not very expensive and just get a suit there that you can tailor a little bit that will fit your body shape. But renting suits, they always look so horrible. They're always really a big relaxed cut, and you're super limited with the alterations you can do when you rent suits or tuxedos.
Yeah.
So I say if
buy cheap, buy quick, and tailor down.
There you go.
Okay. Next question from Brent asked, oh, this one's for me. Many of us want to know what Dorian's methods were for how he initially approached Ashley and swept her off her feet. Well,
wait, how many people want to know this?
Quite a few, actually, was the second
Really?
most upvoted question. So, well, it was, I hate to say it was a little bit easy. She made it very well known that she was interested in me. She was sort of like shadowing one of the employees at one of the companies that I was overseeing. And
My pre-styling days.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what she was in the company. I thought like an intern or something. I don't know, but I was like, I'm not dipping my pen in the company ink. There's no way. So she definitely made overtures, very heavy-handed overtures, that she was interested, and I did everything I could to kind of bob and weave. Obviously, she's very cute,
I'm
very pretty.
aggressive too.
She knew what she was wanting. So long story short, she was just not there as an employee, but I didn't know that. And then was kind of texting me and for business purposes, like figuring out a way to talk to me. And then eventually let it slip that she was like moving on to other things, / I think you started styling right at that point. And then I said, hey, well, let's go on a date then. Let's go out to dinner. And I took her to this awesome event called First Fridays in LA, where they open up the Natural History Museum at night. So they have drinks, alcohol, dancing, all that kind of stuff.
I love that. That was so much fun.
Yeah, so that was our first date ever. And then after that, that was kind of it. So I hate to say it, but it was kind of an easy thing.
It was. I made it real easy on Dorian. But honestly, the reason why I was even attracted to him in the first place, what really caught my attention, I remember the moment that I laid eyes on Dorian. He was dressed in this impeccable gray suit. Everything was tailored perfectly, the right amount of shirt cuff exposed, beautiful black tie with a tie bar, and his hair perfectly combed with beautiful Tom Ford sunglasses. It was just, I've never seen anyone more well-dressed in my entire life. So I was like, who is that man?
All right, next question. A little light this last week. Another one for me. What happened to Dorian's head? What is that bump on his forehead?
Oh, can you guys see it?
This thing.
Yeah, right here. I'm surprised no one said anything sooner about it. So Dorian got dropped as a baby, and he just has this like perpetual bump on his head.
I tell Ashley that.
No, what is it? It's like a fatty deposit.
Yeah, like a cyst or something.
Yeah, it's like a cyst.
I got to get it removed.
One of these days, we're going to get it removed.
Just been lazy.
I know.
Anyways, that's what it is. A couple of people have asked me, like, did you just bump your head? And I'm like, well, actually, it's my brain is like growing out of my skull. And people are like, are you serious?
No, it's just a fatty cyst.
Yeah, you got to get it out. All right, so actually that was like the big questions. The other ones we've already answered before. So let's go.
We get to answer your guys' questions.
Let's go into the live stream questions.
Yes.
Here we go. All right, let's kind of go back to the top.
By the way, I love all the greetings from the different countries. I was telling Dorian earlier, it's like my favorite part to see like greetings from Spain, greetings from Morocco, from this country and that country. It's so awesome. Thank you again for all the support.
Firehawk Archer one, I wanted to know how to get a girlfriend.
How to get a girlfriend?
Just go out and buy one. It's easy. Go to the girlfriend store.
What?
Duh.
No, we've actually done a couple of videos about what women find attractive in a man and what women don't find attractive in a man. So definitely be sure to watch those videos just for advice about what women are looking for in a man. And I also have a very exciting video coming out this week that will actually help you. I don't want to give away the title because it's a really good title. So you'll know it when you see it this week, but it's going to come out in the next, I think, 3 days. I want to say in 3 days.
Okay. Reese asked, can guys with acne and scars get girls?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the thing. So Everyone, I don't know if Dorian, I don't remember if you had acne as a kid or anything.
Everyone
I
does.
did. I
Yeah.
definitely did. And it was definitely an insecurity of mine for the longest time, just bad skin and all of that. But you have to just do whatever you can to help minimize it, have a great skincare regimen. But then there's all these other factors outside of your skin that women look at. Women look at the way you dress, the way you behave, your confidence. Are you fun and approachable? They look at personality traits. So definitely that you need to kind of, I guess, get out of the mentality of the acne and skin issues, scars, and all of that. There are a lot of other things that women look for in a man. And even with Dorian, when a woman is into you, I never see his pimples ever. I don't know any of his imperfections. I never look at, even if it's staring me in the face. I don't know why. I do know why. I don't pay attention to it. I look at the other features that I love about him, and I don't focus on negative parts about him because everybody has a bad day or has issues that they don't like. So yeah.
Sure. Oh, Ted asked a great question. Paid to ask this one, so we will answer. How would you style blue double monk strap shoes?
Oh, okay. So blue double monk straps, you can do that with, well, a couple different ways. We'll go to the most formal and then I'll kind of dress it down for you. But would love to see a blue double monk strap with like a nice brown, like a chocolate brown suit, whether it's solid or it's a plaid suit. Oh, I think that would look amazing. And with a light blue shirt, and you can even do just like a brown tie with it to kind of wrap it all up. But oh, I think that would be incredible. Brown and blue is such a great pairing. Also, you can do it just dressing it down further. You can pair it with some chinos. So I would go with some green or khaki chinos. I wouldn't necessarily go with navy chinos because a navy pant on blue monk double monks, it's gonna look too blue and blue unless you are rolling up, cuffing your chino so a little bit of ankle shows, so it's not all going blue from your waist all the way down to your shoes. And then you can also wear them with some dark wash jeans. Again, just cuff the pant so that there's a lighter, because you know when you cuff, honey, when you cuff your pants and the inside of your jeans is usually a lighter color.
Yeah.
So that lighter color will help actually break up the blue jean and the blue in the double monks. So I would do it with like a t-shirt or a polo shirt or even like an Oxford button down tucked in or tucked out of your dark wash jeans. Cuff the pants so that either there's no break or it's just a little bit of ankle exposed, and then some double monk straps, blue double monk straps. I think that would look so sharp.
Good. Okay. Lots of good questions. Whoa.
That was a very thorough answer. Sorry if
Yes,
that
it
was like
was.
a lot of information, but I wanted to give you something from formal all the way down to casual outfits.
Okay. Let's see. Do you like suede shoes? Yes.
Yeah.
Recommended them quite a few times. Check the various shoe videos. Fall, winter essentials. You didn't recommend suede during there. It's always spring and summer.
Suede. Yeah, spring and summer. You want to just avoid rain. So I know in some places during the spring, it rains a lot. Just obviously, don't wear it on those days. But yeah.
Okay, Dang Ho wants to know how to look good on a budget. Easy. Buy budget clothes, get them tailored that look well, right? I mean, every article and video you've done always includes budget options.
Yes.
Never is it like, oh, well, you have to get this Burberry thing because nothing else would ever compare. So check out every article and video you've ever done, and that's how to look good on a budget.
Yes, I always include my recommended items and then make sure to include budget-friendly options as well. So, but Zara, H&M, Uniqlo, those are all really top man. Are all really great places for budget-friendly clothing.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Pablo wanted to know, how do you hide penis bulge when wearing gray tight sweatpants? Tight sweatpants.
You can't wear gray tight sweatpants. I'm sorry, if you got the penis bulge, you need to wear black sweatpants or navy sweatpants to help minimize the look of that. You cannot wear gray. And I've seen this on so many guys at the gym where it's very clear as day. You can see their penis or the outline of it with their light gray sweatpants. And I'm like, what are you thinking?
How to talk to girls when you blush very easily? Keep talking to them until you stop blushing.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It's just a comfort thing.
Exactly. It's going to happen. I think everyone's a little nervous sometimes when they talk. So just keep talking. It'll go away.
What's your take on the Apple Watch?
Love the Apple Watch. I'm not wearing mine currently, but I have one and I absolutely love it. For me though, I only use it for email alerts and text messaging alerts. I don't know what else like you could use it for. I mean, oh, and then when I work out.
Casual wear. Anything
Yeah.
you're wearing casually. So the beautiful thing about an Apple Watch, you could swap out the bands too. So you could put a leather strap on
But I
it, metal
do
strap.
feel like if you are working just a normal office job where you can't really be on your phone, I don't see the point in having an Apple Watch. See, I have to be around clients all the time and I don't want to be on my phone because it's really rude. So I like to, but sometimes my emails and text messages are very time sensitive. So it's nice to be able to get a little buzz on my wrist so that I could check it discreetly when I have a moment.
Is there a brand of men's polo shirts you really like?
Yes, H&M. They should be releasing it soon. It's not out now in the stores, but every year during around this time, they release some. It's just cotton polo shirts that are awesome. They fit amazing. They're like $10, and I always load Dorian up at the start of each season. Well, spring. At the start of spring, I load him up with just a couple of pairs of navy, black, and I think that's it because you don't like white and you don't like heather gray.
Yeah, those are a little too.
So usually navy and black, I'll just load them up with a couple of them each season because after you wash them, maybe I would say probably like 6 to 10 times, they start to fade a bit.
What's your advice for wearing a solid black three-piece suit? Ooh. Very simple, right?
Yeah, don't wear a solid black 3-piece suit.
Unless it's a funeral or wedding.
Yeah, which I don't know why you would want to invest then in a 3-piece suit, which is going to be on the more expensive side if it's in black, because now you're limited to really just a funeral. Yeah, no.
Okay.
If you can do a 3-piece suit, do navy. Much more wearable.
What Ray-Ban model was Dorian wearing in previous videos? We'll leave that in a comment below. We listed it somewhere at some point, but I'll let you guys know. How to maintain healthy hair. Talked about that, right?
I don't know, but we are doing a grooming series.
Yeah.
So, and we did actually have a video with Jordan O'Brien from the Gentleman's Cove where we talked about the top 4, I believe, hairstyling mistakes men make. And one of them is just not washing your hair well enough, because you should be vigorously scrubbing your hair when you're shampooing it and conditioning it for about 2 minutes, because you really want to lift all the dirt off from the roots, as well as just kind of stimulate hair growth. So that's definitely something that's very important. But we will be discussing this and covering proper hair grooming etiquette, technique, routines in our upcoming grooming series.
Do women like it when men wear pink shirts?
Do women like it? I like pink dress shirts. Outside of that, no. I think that it comes off as very preppy or very like kind of like frat boy-ish. It doesn't really give me positive feelings, and I think a lot of women would rather see a man in a different color shirt. Unless it's a dress shirt, because sometimes you can, as a dress shirt, that's a nice pop of color in a suit. So it actually just looks very stylish and cool.
What's my occupation? My occupation?
Dorian's?
Entrepreneur, but I also help run all the channel, all the back-end stuff that you guys don't get to see, all the boring stuff. Favorite brands for shorter clients?
Favorite brands? Oh, I just did a video actually with, I forget who, but we talked about
Brock.
brands. Yeah, with Brock from The Modest Man. And he was asking me about my favorite brands for shorter men. And the thing I told him was, there's not any brand specifically I go to. I always want to make sure that there is a short option that the brand is giving in terms of sizing. But I guess if I could just name off the top of my head what I've used recently on my shorter clients, I would say J. Crew, Topman, Brooks Brothers, Armani Exchange, and some H&M pieces.
Okay. Next question, Augusto. Should the metal color of the belt buckle and watch case match? Good question, and a power question. So
yes. I want to get your thoughts first on
mine?
this. Yeah.
Well, no one cares about my thoughts. I always prefer to keep them matchy because I think, why not? What's the harm in matching them?
Okay, so mine is a simple but kind of complicated answer.
So make it quick. Come on.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Yes, they should match your watch. The metal of your watch should match the color of your belt buckle, but I don't mind when jewelry, so maybe your ring or a metal cuff bracelet, if that's a different metal color than your watch. I don't mind mixing the metals on your hands, but when it's on your belt buckle, it looks off. It looks like, oh, like something was just, I don't know, it almost looks kind of tacky and something was missing and you couldn't do that last little step to make sure they matched. So yeah.
Okay, 2 questions, running out of time. What kind of bag would you recommend for university/college?
Well, backpack. I mean, I use that. I wouldn't recommend I don't like messenger bags, number one. So if you wanted a bag with a strap, like similar to a messenger bag, then you can go with a briefcase, but then that's unnecessary because you have books and you have all of these things. So you have to take into account, what do you carry on an everyday basis? And for you, my friend, going to school, you need a great backpack. And I did a whole video about the best backpacks out there and the ones that I love even to this day. And I've been out of college for a while. So
Okay, last
I
one.
can't
Let's
believe
see.
it's been already 21 minutes. Jeez, time is flying.
Let's see. Do you take hot or cold showers?
I take warm showers. Dorian takes, he tries to take cold showers.
I like taking cold showers, but the pull of a hot shower is really, it's like one of my favorite things ever, but it's not good for you.
Cold showers are great for you.
I know.
Like they invigorate the skin, and if you've been working out, they're really great for your muscles.
Last one. Should you always tuck in your Oxford button-down dress shirt, or can you do the one side tuck or the other out, or all out? Like, how do you recommend wearing that?
Oh, okay. So you can wear it either tucked in, tucked out, but if it's tucked out, then you need to make sure that the tails or the end of your shirt hits mid-crotch, mid-butt, nothing longer and nothing like maybe an inch shorter. That's it though. If you want to do, I call it what did I call it? I call it like a casual tuck, where you just tuck in the front of your Oxford shirt a little bit into the belt. So that's kind of like a sloppy way to do it, but it looks cool and still like nice. And that's it. Those are 3 ways.
All right. Well,
we're done. Sorry, guys. There's so many other great questions. Be sure to leave, if we haven't answered your question, leave it in the comment section below and make sure to upvote it if you want it answered in the next AskAW video. But had a blast answering all your questions, and thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. We're going to be wrapping up work to go watch the UCLA game, which is about to happen. Yay, go Bruins.
All right, guys. Thanks for the great questions. We'll see you next week. Remember, leave them in the comment section below. Thumbs up the ones you want to see answered next week, and we'll do our best to get through all of them. But have a great rest of your day.
Power Week starts Monday. A video every single week or every single day. See you then. Bye.
Bye.